best revenge is not to be like your enemy. This powerful lesson reminds us that the actions of those who want to hurt us are often carefully calculated to make us lose control and hit us where it hurts the most. They expect us to react without thinking, to show weakness, or to stoop to their level. Imagine an experienced fighter who prefers to remain calm, observe, and choose his or her reactions wisely rather than wasting energy by responding impulsively and playing the opponent's game. He knows that a fight is not won by the number of blows landed, but by maintaining poise and control and frustrating his opponent with precision. Similarly, in everyday life, when we pay no attention to the attack we receive, the attacker is frustrated by realizing that his efforts are useless to someone who is immune to his provocations. This is the essence of Stoicism, to focus on what we can control, our reactions and attitudes, and let go of what is beyond our control. In this video, we will discuss practical ways to respond to people who hurt you based on the principles of Stoicism. Prepare to transform the way you face offenses by adopting strategies that work and at the same time elevate your character. By practicing these techniques, you will not only disappoint those who want to hurt you, but you will also strengthen yourself with each challenge you overcome. Forget petty revenge. This video offers something much more satisfying, becoming the person those who hate you want you to be. So let's start now. 1. Ignore and do not react. One of the most powerful ways to respond to people who hurt you is to ignore them and not react. When you choose not to respond to provocations and attacks, it has a disarming effect for the attacker. Ignoring someone who has hurt you is an effective form of revenge because they are looking for a reaction, hoping to see the impact of that person's actions. By not reacting, you take that power away from them and protect your dignity. Moreover, this approach is deeply in line with Stoic principles, which emphasize focusing on what is under our control and letting go of what is not. You cannot control the behavior of others. Ignoring and not reacting is a way to maintain your peace of mind. Choosing to ignore rather than engage in conflicts that can escalate and cause more suffering allows you to focus on what really matters, your own well-being and personal development. This act of non-reaction can be seen as a silent victory, where your resilience and inner strength speak louder than any impulsive words or actions. 2. Set clear boundaries. Stating your boundaries in clear language shows that you will not tolerate disrespect and that you value your emotional well-being. Setting and expressing these boundaries is a form of self-respect and an effective way to protect yourself from harmful behavior. When you set boundaries, you inform the other person about what is and is not acceptable in your relationship. This helps prevent future hurt by making it clear what actions or words you will not tolerate. For example, if someone often makes derogatory comments about you, it is important to assertively say, "I don't accept you talking to me that way." Communicating your boundaries in a firm but respectful way does not mean being rude or aggressive. It is possible to be assertive without losing composure or politeness. Saying, "I feel disrespected when you do this, and I want you to stop it," shows how you can set clear and direct boundaries. In addition to protecting your health, setting clear boundaries teaches people to respect you. Often people test our boundaries to see how far they can go. By being consistent and firm in enforcing your boundaries, you show that you are serious about how you expect to be treated. The Stoic perspective can also be applied here. Stoics believe in the importance of maintaining dignity and equanimity in the face of adversity. Setting boundaries is a way of maintaining dignity as you take care of yourself and don't allow others to negatively affect your emotional state. 3. Focus on solutions, not problems. An effective way to respond to people who have hurt you is to steer the conversation towards practical solutions rather than dwelling on the offense. By focusing on solutions, you avoid the negative spiral of resentment and anger and work proactively to resolve the situation constructively. When someone hurts you, it is natural to feel frustrated and want to discuss the offense over and over again. But over-focusing on the problem can lead to an intensification of negative emotions and prevent real progress from being made. Instead, trying to understand the root of the problem and looking for ways to solve it can turn a negative situation into an opportunity for growth and learning. For example, if a coworker made an offensive comment, instead of reacting angrily or dwelling on what was said, You can address the situation by asking what we can do to make sure it doesn't happen again, or how we can improve our communication to avoid misunderstandings in the future. This kind of approach not only shows maturity and self-control, but also shows that you are committed to creating a more harmonious and productive environment. This focus on solutions is in line with Stoic principles, which emphasize the importance of controlling our reactions and focusing on what we can change. Stoics believe that by channeling our energy into constructive actions, we can maintain our inner peace and well-being. Moreover, this approach helps transform the dynamic of the relationship by showing that you are more interested in solving the problem rather than perpetuating the conflict. 4. Use humor more effectively. Responding to the other person with a witty remark can reduce tension and show that you are not taking the offense seriously and are not easily shaken. Humor has the power to change the dynamics of the interaction and transform a moment of confrontation into a more manageable and lighter situation. When you respond with humor, you break the cycle of negativity that the other person is trying to create. Often people who hurt you expect a reaction of anger or sadness, and by responding in a humorous way, you confuse the offender and reduce the impact of the offense. This approach may even cause the person to reflect on their actions and realize how futile their attempts to hurt you were. Also, using humor shows a high level of emotional intelligence. This means that you can choose a response that can maintain control over your emotions and not only maintain your own peace of mind, but also diffuse a potentially confrontational situation. Humor can be a powerful tool for setting boundaries in a light and effective way without resorting to direct confrontation. For example, if someone makes an unpleasant comment about you, writing it down and saying you will discuss it with my therapist in the next session can show that you don't want to take the offense seriously. This attitude not only protects your self-esteem, but also shows that you have enough confidence to handle difficult situations with grace and composure. The Stoic perspective can be applied here as well, because Stoics believe in the importance of keeping calm in the face of adversity. Using humor is a way of showing that you are above minor provocations and prefer to respond in a way that preserves your peace of mind. 5. Seek justice. When someone hurts you, your impulsive response may be to seek revenge, but a more effective and constructive way to respond is to seek justice. Choosing to resolve the situation through fair and legal means, rather than taking justice into your own hands, shows maturity and respect for the rule of law. Seeking justice means resorting to authorities, legal systems, or institutional procedures to resolve the problem. Depending on the seriousness of the offense, this may involve filing a formal complaint, seeking mediation, or consulting a lawyer. This route not only offers an impartial solution, but also protects you from the potential negative repercussions that personal revenge can bring. For example, if you have been slandered at work, rather than aggressively confronting the aggressor, a more prudent approach would be to document the evidence and escalate the cases to human resources and even the justice system if necessary. And this not only protects your integrity, but can also result in appropriate consequences for the attacker based on the law and organizational policies. Choosing justice over revenge is in line with Stoic and self-control principles. The Stoics teach that we should act according to reason and virtue rather than be guided by destructive emotions such as anger or the desire for revenge. The pursuit of justice is an act of discipline and wisdom that focuses on solving the problem in an ethical and balanced way. Moreover, by seeking justice, you promote a fairer and safer environment for everyone around you. When they know that behavior will be dealt with fairly and legally, they are more likely to deter such behavior in the future. 6. Respond with kindness. One of the most effective ways to deal with this situation is to treat those who hurt you with kindness. It not only confuses the offender, but also reduces the impact of the offense. When you show emotional maturity by choosing kindness, you rise above the negativity and anger and show that you are not affected by the emotions of the moment. When you respond with kindness, you disarm the person who has hurt you. Usually the expected reaction is anger or confrontation. By responding with kindness, you break this negative cycle. This can cause the aggressor to reflect on their actions and in some cases even reconsider their behavior. Kindness also has a positive effect on you. Choosing to be kind even in the face of hurt promotes a sense of inner peace and self-esteem. You show yourself that you can control your reactions and act according to your values, regardless of external circumstances. Responding with kindness does not mean allowing others to treat you badly. It is a way of setting boundaries without fueling conflict. You can be firm and kind at the same time, making it clear that you will not tolerate disrespect, but choosing not to respond with aggression. This approach is in line with Stoic principles that value maintaining calm and reason in the face of adversity. By responding with kindness, you maintain control over your emotions and actions, which is one of the foundations of Stoic philosophy. 7. Build resilience. It is important to practice self-reflection to develop this vital skill. Taking time to think about your experiences and emotions, understanding how and why certain situations affect you, can help you develop more effective coping mechanisms. Also, maintaining a positive outlook and trying to see challenges as opportunities for growth strengthens your ability to deal with future problems. Building a support network of friends, family, or professionals is also very important in difficult times. Talking to someone you trust can help process emotions and find solutions. Taking care of your physical and mental health by exercising, eating a balanced diet, and getting good sleep is crucial to maintaining your resilience. Activities such as meditation and mindfulness can help reduce stress and increase mental clarity. Setting realistic goals gives you a sense of purpose and direction. Working towards these goals in small steps can boost your self-confidence and resilience. Moreover, learning from experiences and seeing every adversity as a lesson allows you to apply this knowledge in the future. The Stoic perspective emphasizes the importance of accepting what we cannot change and focusing on controlling our reactions. Developing resilience is a way to internalize this philosophy because it allows you to maintain calm and stability, even in the face of provocations and offenses. When you are resilient, attacks lose their power to affect you deeply. You can recover more quickly and keep moving forward without letting the negativity of others dictate your emotional state or actions. This not only improves your quality of life, but also shows an inner strength that inspires respect and admiration. Stoic philosophy can be a powerful guide in shaping our responses to the negativity in the world we live in. Understanding how to approach those who cause harm and how to protect ourselves in these situations is critical to our personal peace and inner balance. Remember that we cannot control the actions of others, but we can manage our own reactions. Instead of loud or angry responses, thinking, patience, and self-improvement in line with Stoic principles will strengthen both our inner peace and the relationships around us. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can adopt a more balanced and conscious approach, not only to harm, but to life's challenges in general. Each step can contribute to making both ourselves and the world around us a better place. Thank you for watching our video. If you would like to learn more about Stoic philosophy or other topics, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Feel free to share your views in the comments. See you in the next video.